June from Cyprus here. Welcome to my channel if it's your first time, and if you've been here many times before, great, thanks a lot for that, for all your support. Don't forget to check out my other channel, Tranquility Through Life's Natural Beauty, and I'll see you there. Today I'm doing another requested Q&A. You love me answering them, I love doing them. One of my favourite types of videos to make. So here's some awesome questions. First question, question A. Can you answer all these questions? Either put your answers in the comments below of the ones you want to answer, or why not make your own video answering the questions. Don't forget to link my channel if you do so. Question A, what's your happy place? Right here in Cyprus, my lovely rural home with my lovely husband Mike and my 4 cats. I love that I live in such a rural area. I can walk for miles and miles and never see a single person. I love it. Question B, what's the hardest thing about your life? Well, obviously, my situation of my brain damage and the multiple things that causes for me on a minute by minute problem of living and doing literally anything. People say rest, that's the worst thing I can do. It takes me ages to get myself moving in the morning and to get my brain working again. So when I actually take some moments for myself, the longer I do that, the worse it is. So resting is not a situation that I want to ever be able to do. So I would say overall, just dealing with simple things like even picking something up takes a lot of brain power to work out where that item is, how to hold it, keep in my mind all the time, put your fingers around it, you're lifting it, it's over there, not there where you think it is. And so just making a cup of coffee is like you doing something really hard. So minute by minute for me is definitely the hardest thing. Question C, if you could only keep one personal possession, what would you keep? Mike, do you count that as a personal possession? Let's talk an actual item. Can I count my property? I don't know. Let's talk about like something more, an actual item. Oh, it's got to be something. I've lost everything once before, so I won't go into circumstances, but you wouldn't believe it if I told you. It's not something normal that happens to anyone else. I don't know, personal possession. I do still have some of my toys from when I was younger, but that I wouldn't say that particularly. I'm going to say my house. That is a personal item. It's my house. Yes, my house. Mike bought the house in Ziggy and I bought this house, so it is a personal item. So I'm going to say my house. Question D, what is your favourite room in your house and why? That's a good question. Obviously we have seasons here, so we have different rooms for different reasons. Right now I'm in the winter lounge. So in the winter, this is the room we live in. There's doors all round it into other rooms, so we can shut it off. This is the only heating in the house. We have a real fireplace here that we burn wood. So in the winter, this is the room. It's definitely the most traditional room of our house. I love the sun lounge, which is the room as you go out to the pool. Although we don't sit in there that much, it's a nice room because you can see all the view from there, though I can see the view sitting here because the room's just there. I like my room where I do my YouTube from. I call it my creation station. I think the sun lounge. Although the kitchen is very big, I would like a freestanding unit in the kitchen. It's not my ideal kitchen. So I'm going to say the sun lounge. I do like that. I like that very much. So it's got all glass and windows everywhere and sliding doors straight out to the pool. I'm going to pick the sun lounge, although I do love my house because it's quirky. It's quirky. We don't have corridors. No. Question E. What's your favourite joke? Oh my gosh, I have so many jokes. Overall, I like jokes that are quite long and they have a really funny ending, something unexpected. So I can't pick a favourite joke. I'm always telling jokes. My favourite joke, maybe I'll think of one and insert it in if there's particular, but I wouldn't say I have favourite jokes. As I say, longer ones that get you thinking and you wait for that punchline, so longer jokes. Question F. What's a random object you carry round with you in your car or bag? A random object. Funny enough, I did actually find some plastic gloves the other day, obviously from a few years back. A random object. I do carry, it's like a purse, as in English purse, meaning what you put money in, like wallet, purse, not like handbag, purse. And I carry it around, it's fairly decent size, that size. And what I carry in that, if we're going out for the day, I normally put that in. That's where the rubber gloves were, or latex gloves. And in there I keep things like a few plasters, a couple of hair bands, maybe a hair clip, a little round mirror, a pack of travel tissues, you know, all those things you might just suddenly need. I call it my auntie's purse because when I was in England with all the nephews and nieces, if we went out anywhere, I'd always carry around something like that with wet wipes in and tissues and all that, and they always knew Auntie Dawn had what they needed. So I would say maybe that overall. It's nothing really weird. I try not to have a bag with loads of junk that I carry around all the time. So I'm going to say that, but I only put that in if we're going out for a long day. I don't put it in when we're just going shopping or something like that. Question G. What is your favourite photograph you have? Well, got to say my wedding, but I actually have, or I must insert it in then, a picture of when me and Mike were going out together, and I made him go in a photo booth, you know, at a station where you get your little passport pictures and that done, and I made him go in, and we hadn't known each other like long, but we definitely like dating. And I was like, oh, he's a grown-up man because he's quite a bit older than me. And I thought, will he think that's silly that I want to go in and do that? But I'm so glad I did. He went, oh, okay then, okay. And he found it a bit, oh, okay. And I'm glad we did, because that, I would say, actually is my favourite photo. So I'll insert that now. Question H. Can you name all your states, countries or regions in your country? Yes. It's very easy. It's not like America, for example, that has loads, although I believe at school you're all taught a rhyme so you can say them all. I think that's pretty cool. England, there's quite a few counties and districts, and here there's not so many, so yes, easily. I'll list them here for you now. Question I. If you could make a new law, what would it be? I've always talked about how I think wages should be turned upside down on their head. If you're famous, a footballer, an actress, anything like that, a personality, I think you should do it for basic pay. And if you're someone who has a terrible job, such as works in a sewage plant, you should have the highest pay available, such as the sort of pay actors and footballers and so on and so forth get. I think I would definitely turn that right up on their head. And I don't believe that social media people should get paid. Yes, controversial. Obviously I'm going to take it because it's there, but that would wipe out all those really huge channels that are only in it for the money, and let these real small content channels that really have things to share and want to share things, then they will be at the forefront. And I don't think there should be adverts on any social media. So Dawn's turning the world upside down. Question J. If you could have one more of any body part, what would you have and why? Well, that's actually easy for me. I don't have to think about that, because with my disabilities and inabilities, I definitely need 3 hands. Definitely need 3 hands. I can't do things like open a carrier bag and put stuff in. I need 2 hands to hold open a carrier bag and a third one to put things in. All the time, I need 3 hands. That is definite for me. What would you have as an extra body part? I'd be interested to know that one, so comment that one below and tell me why, of course. Question K. Invent a new flavour of ice cream. Well, I think a lot of flavours have been invented. Maybe I'd want a dessert flavour, some dessert that isn't out there yet, but I'm pretty sure most flavours have probably been covered. I'd also want a flavour of, say, all fruits in one ice cream. So literally not just mixed up, but as you eat the ice cream, you get the taste of lots of different fruits, multiple fruits in one ice cream. Maybe something like that. Question L. Invent a new word and tell us its meaning. Oh, that's a good one. Invent a new word and tell us its meaning. Invent a new word and tell us its meaning. I have got a word, I'm just thinking, that I've used recently, is Bambified. Yes, that's my word. Let's get that word out there. Bambified. Comes from Disney Bambi, when he was a fawn and all his legs sprawled out everywhere. This is my daily life of tripods, my light ring for filming, anything that has 3 legs and they just splay out everywhere. And I always say they're Bambified. So that's the meaning. It's basically when something collapses, it's Bambified. Let's say an old-fashioned deck chair that you put up and it collapses down. It's Bambified. I think that's cool. Let's all use that word, guys. And I challenge you to use the word Bambify in your next video. Give me a link if you do. Okay, question M. Can you ask a question that's impossible to answer? Yes. What am I thinking right now? You didn't get that, did you? I'm thinking sausage, eggs, chips. Don't you tell me you knew I was thinking of that. Question N. Think of something that's impossible to do. Oh, we did all these things as children, and you can't touch your, say, right elbow with your right hand. I guess there's people out there that probably could do that. If you can, video it and show me. Don't just tell me you could do it, show me it. My nan could get her tongue out and touch here with her tongue. I always remember that. But yeah, you can't touch your right elbow with your right hand. Last question. Who are you going to share this video with? So again, let me know who you're going to share it with, and if anyone does this for their own channel, then send me the links and I'll promote it in a shout out at some point. So I hope you enjoyed those questions. I've got to go back now and see when the camera stopped filming, if I've actually missed filming any of those questions. So thanks for watching. I love doing these Q&As. If you want to send me some questions, they can be serious questions, funny questions, awesome questions, questions about me, or questions just for fun, or about my life. Do send them, and if I answer your questions, I will shout out your channel. If you don't have a channel, I'll shout you out anyway. So I hope you enjoyed this, and until next time, as always, Meraki.